Keoko, Millionaire Mindset. So she's going to talk about everything that is going on. This is a conversation piece. So make sure you tune in and tune up. All right. This is Peaceful Conversation about business. We are live here, live on Facebook. We also are live in Vegas on V News. Man, we doing this thing on thing. We're about on 8 different platforms right now. So get in where you fit in because it is time to shift. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you to Miss I am Keoko,
Hey,
the
everybody.
Millionaire Mindset herself.
We are bringing nothing but financial literacy on the Millionaire Mind Shift. We will be bringing guests on, millionaires that will be giving so many hidden gems that people are not trying to share. So we want to do that. We want to share that with you all.
Okay, Keoko, this your show. You know what I'm saying? You just featured here, but you got the conversation. Let's go.
Let's get it.
All
right.
So what we talking about today? Tell me something.
First, we're going to start off with our stories and how we got to where we are. So we've been knowing each other for forever.
We ain't telling our age.
Yeah,
we're only
we
25.
Won't be doing that today.
We only
That's
about
right,
25.
That's right. So basically, we all want you to see, we want to be very transparent with who we are and how we got to where we are. So basically, my story is I came from, I just have a past of humble beginnings. Let me just say that, humble beginnings. And so my family never taught me financial literacy. I love my family to death, you know. I mean, well, you know what? Let me say this. My grandfather would always say, always save $1 with every paycheck. Now, that didn't get me too far, but it did instill just being consistent. You know what I'm saying? And just having that mindset to save. You know, you have to start from somewhere. So here we are, humble beginnings. My mother, my father, they were just kind of doing their own thing. So I was adopted, and God, you know, as I grew older, some of it was me just kind of launching out there, you know, just stepping out on faith, opening up a business with only $300. Yes. I only had $300 in the bank. It was about negotiating. Tell me yours. What happened?
Girl, I had double that. I had $600. Oh, that's when I opened my first salon here. But in Kentucky, I opened 2 salons, and I had less than $600.
Really?
I really did. But that voice to hear God, when he say move,
yes,
he has the finances. We just got to move.
That's it. And I had cold water. So we started out with cold water. Thank God for the clients back then. They loved our work so much. They worked with us. But it was, you know, they were faithful. I mean, we didn't have it that long, but we had it for a little bit. You know, we had it for a few days. So just starting off with that. But the main thing is, like she said, is just stepping out there, you know, stepping out on faith and with what you have and making it happen. So,
yes, you got to let God take that first step. I mean, you take the first step, and then God to take the steps thereafter. Because my first salon, I got it 3 days after I had my second child. 3 days after I had him, and I had a C-section. $3,500 the lady wanted for all the furniture and the first month's rent. $3,500. Really? And guess what she said? I'll take payments. So I ain't even had $300. See? I was in the whole story now. But however, he made it happen because I shifted. Yes. I shifted in that mindset of ownership. Yes. And that's what we have to. We have to shift in that mindset of ownership.
Yeah, and you may not see it all. You may not have all the answers. You may not have all the money. But I feel like when you take that one step, then God will take another. I remember I had this sign in the window, and it was saying, now hiring.
Right.
So a plumber, let me tell you, a plumber saw the sign, y'all. I'm telling you. And he said, God told me to do your plumbing for free.
Same girl, we have the same testimony. Stop. No, my second salon, my first salon here in Georgia, I didn't have plumbing. I did not have plumbing. It was a chiropractor's office, so they didn't have plumbing for the shampoo bowls. Right. So I bought these little hot water heaters to put underneath the house. The crawl space was not that high, right? And my client, her husband, came to me and he said, if you just make my wife over, I'll do all your plumbing.
See?
And he did that.
See?
Jesse, shout out. April, shout out. I don't know if y'all still together, but I love y'all. Y'all did that.
I love it. I love it. So it's just a matter of taking that first step. I'm telling you, don't overthink it. Jump out there, believe God, do what you can do, whether it's negotiating, doing your due diligence. I bet y'all didn't know this. So I'm gonna drop a little gem.
Give a gem,
So
girl.
basically what you can do is if you do not have enough money, right, to do your build out, you can negotiate with the landlord. Always negotiate with the landlord. Get a reputable landlord, go to them and say, okay, so how much will it be? How much money will you give me towards my build out? And they'll tell you. So you can use that money, do your build out, and you don't have to worry about,
Absolutely.
trying to take out this major loan and paying it back. Yeah, there's other avenues out there. So
and then sometimes, even with that build out, they give you some months rent free.
Yes, absolutely. 2-3 months. Always try to get 2 to 3 months free.
Yes.
Yep.
So that's how, hey, that's a good gem now. Y'all need to take that and run with it.
Yes, and if you need a real estate agent, I'm your girl. I know how to negotiate. I've been in the business forever. Like we said, we're not telling y'all our age.
No,
but we've been in the business for a minute.
They say blondes have more fun.
So yes, check us out. Any questions, any concerns that y'all may have, or we can get y'all started. We know this beauty industry in and out as far as licenses, anything pretty much.
So question, Keoko. We have one of our guests online. They're asking, should they become an LLC first? Is that do they need to do that? Where do they need to start? Can they start off with an LLC or doing business as? Can you explain that to them?
So my suggestion is to do an LLC. And then once you exceed, I would say about $55,000, then go ahead and transition over to an S Corp, because the tax bracket is different. You'll save so much money when it comes to taxes. So yeah, you can start off as an LLC. Your DBA is basically what you're doing business as. You may say, hey, my LLC is one name, but I'm doing business as my DBA is another name. So yeah, you can definitely do that.
Okay, so for those that, I know this is your show, but I just have these questions popping up on Facebook. Let me ask you. So, because we on about 5 different pages, so just get in where you fit in, all right? But some people, they're getting into business. They don't understand doing business as. They don't understand what an LLC is. They don't understand what a C Corp is. Can you explain those just a little bit for them?
So, LLC is not a corporation. It's a limited liability company. So the S Corp is the corporation. That's what you want to transition over it into, is the S Corp after about $55,000. So yeah, definitely. DBA is just saying I'm doing business as this. So say for instance, my LLC is I Am Keoko, but my DBA doing business as I Am Keoko Salon.
Okay.
I hope that helps. I hope y'all understand that.
Yeah. So if you have any questions and you're definitely on Facebook, go ahead and punch it in. If I can read it, I got you. If you're in Vegas, you got any questions, I think they have a chat over on the side. We'll hit you back and let you know, because listen, it's very important. See, the thing is that we don't lift each other up in business.
Yes.
We're all, a lot of us, and I'm not going to say we're all because we're not all, but a lot of people won't push you up and out of the box. They're trying to pull you down in the box while they get out the box. But only if they understood that you got a heart to pull them out when you come out. That's my heart. My sister right here, wherever I go, she's going with me.
Hey.
Yes,
likewise,
you're right.
Y'all, we have to build each other up, especially as women. There's some negativity out there, but I promise you there's some positive women out there that's willing to exalt you and help elevate you and help take you to that next level.
Absolutely. So, and we have to be willing to work together. I mean, it's no big I's and little U's, none of that. We all come together. He said, forsake not the assembly. That means we need to assemble together to get the job done, to have that millionaire mind shift. But you have to fit the shift. If you don't transform to get the shift, you're going to stay where you at. And we're not insane people, right? Are we insane, girl?
We're we're not trying to have no cycles. Or
none of that.
None of that.
O's, no.
Of insanity.
Unless there's O's at the end of that dollar.
So, launch out there. I mean, start off with LLC. You know, always do an LLC. You're gonna save on taxes. Always do an S corp. You know, that's the best route to go. Don't try to do it, you know, just sole proprietor. That's not really gonna help you to get you started, but I'm telling you, it's gonna hurt you in the end with your taxes. So transition to an LLC or S corp.
So what would you say if someone has a nonprofit? If someone has a nonprofit, what are some of the benefits they can tap into with even their nonprofit?
Well, the good thing about nonprofit is you can accept donations where you can give out to other people and help them. For instance, you're a nonprofit, so I'm gonna let you take care of that. I'm gonna let you answer that question.
Well, I just wanted to ask that question and kind of put it out there because some of us are 501c3.
Yes.
And we don't know how to use them, which I've been learning. I'm in that process of learning. Always remain a student, regardless of how far I get in life. In cosmetology, it's been years, but I still remain a student because I can always learn, even from my students. So always remain a student. But I did learn that I can contact like Empire Beauty School. I can contact. I'm not Empire Beauty School, child. I usually had an episode with Empire, but I was there one of the educators. But anyway, I'm talking about Enterprise rental car. As a nonprofit, I can contact Enterprise, and I can tell them that our nonprofit is in need of a van or whatever transportation to deliver products to our community, and they will donate to my nonprofit if the mileage on the car is over a certain mileage. I just found this out, and I'm like, wow, like really? They will donate the whole car to the nonprofit for whatever we need to do within the city. And y'all know I be out in that city with all them boxes and stuff, tearing down my Cadillac. Okay. So it's a thought to do. So I say reach out, research that. Use your nonprofit as well in doing your business because it's a give back and it's kickbacks. A lot of kickbacks. And you get a lot more support too.
And then connect your phone to your QuickBooks, and it will track your miles. It'll help you in the end as far as taxes are concerned. So it'll tell you exactly how much to deduct per day. Like you need that. Like once you have those systems and those funnels in place, it will simplify your life so much. It will simplify your life.
Someone just asked, what is a C Corp?
Can you explain I think they're saying an S Corp.
S Corp?
Yeah, S Corp. Okay. So an S Corp is a corporation. The LLC is a limited liability company. So basically, as I was sharing earlier, you want to transition over to an S Corp once you're making around $55,000 or more, because it's going to put you in a different tax bracket, and then that way you can have more write-offs.
Right. And at the end of the day, it's having them write-offs and deductions. It is. It's very important to have those at the end of the day. So then you don't have to pay back monies that you have, like, say a client come in here today and we have lunch. I can write that off.
We write
everything off.
The only time that you... it depends on what you're trying to purchase. Be careful. You know, you just have a good tax consultant, accountant consultant that can help you, you know, so you can maximize as much as you can and still be able to purchase, real estate and invest and whatever else it is that you're trying to do. So just be cautious with that, with writing it off. But you're going to have to take
that's just like to say, seek counsel. It's always good to seek counsel because that brings you about wisdom. Then we all learn. So check out research. That's what we don't do is research. That's why we get got and bamboozled. I have had my fair share. Just as early as yesterday. And fair share.
You don't want to mess with the IRS. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Absolutely not. They coming for theirs.
So make sure you got a great tax accountant. You need that.
Yes. Because, like I said, knowledge is power.
Well, an accountant to help you with your taxes.
Absolutely.
You need that.
Absolutely. Knowledge is so much power. So tell us, Keoko, some of the advantages they will have with their business once they get it all lined up. When they get things, get their C corps or they're doing business as, what is their benefits opposed to just a regular John Doe?
So basically, you won't be in trouble with the IRS.
Absolutely, because they come.
So that's critical. Just having just being set up as a company or a corporation. There's so many benefits once you build your credit, you can get funding. You know what I'm saying? Once you have your, you just have to have everything in order. You have to have your phone number, not necessarily just with a cell phone number, but having a location. Once you have a location, you can just set yourself up for funding and for investing.
Now, is that a brick and mortar, or is that I got a room in the house?
Definitely not a room in a house. You have to have an address. So these lenders want to see that you actually have an address.
Okay. So all those kitchen beauticians, get right now. You got to get right.
Right.
I mean, a lot of you guys, you didn't want to go to school or whatever, and you went to YouTube University. It works for some, but not for others. Okay. So we have to make sure and get the proper education so that we can advance in the things of God. Yes. And keep those things in order. We sometimes fall short because we lack order. Order is very important.
And knowledge. You've got to have systems and funnels in place to allow your business to operate effectively. Especially being in the beauty industry, you don't want to be behind the chair forever. So I encourage you to put systems and funnels in place so that you can have those automations and that your business can run with you or without you being there.
Absolutely. So let me ask you, let's talk about e-commerce. What is that?
Man, that's a moneymaker.
Come on now. That's what we
so
that's money.
Basically that passive income to a certain degree. You do have to have, it depends on what you're selling. But if you really want to scale up, that's a great direction to go, especially with you being in the beauty industry with beauty products or whatever products. Even if you're not in the beauty industry, you're making money in your sleep. People are buying, and it's great, especially during a time, such as this, with the pandemic, and who knows what else is coming. So we want to be prepared either way.
So with e-commerce, and you say sell your product, how do you get that product in mass distribution? I started out in the kitchen making some hair oil. Oh, it works. It's got my hair growing. So how do they get with those distributors or get with that chemist, to get that product out there? Because a lot of us got product. Right. I have a whole lipstick line. I need the whole e-commerce thing so I can get my stuff back where it needs to be. Pandemic hit a lot and hurt a lot. But however, then again, it became a blessing, right? Because God shifted the mindset. Yes. So he can turn things around. Yes. So now what you had, you can expand on it. So how would one do that?
Well, it requires a few steps. Definitely getting with a chemist that is familiar with that genre, with that, whatever that product is, whatever your industry is, making sure that they're familiar with that. For instance, if you're trying to do a beauty product, get with a chemist that specializes in the relaxers and the colors and whatever it is, that the oils, whatever it's shampoos, conditioners, whatever it is that you're trying to do. So they already have a lot of these pre-made products. So you can just add your label. They can create the label for you. You can, it's just so many ways. It's just an easier and quicker production than you trying to figure it out and saying, okay, I need to do this. No, get a product that you like, that you're familiar with, that that you would like to have something similar to that. Take it to the chemist and let them do their work.
Absolutely. That sounds awesome. So get the chemist, baby.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
So I had someone who wanted to come in. He just has to say something. This is my friend, Orrin Hudson. He's live with us on Facebook. So you may not see us there in Vegas, but he's live with us on Facebook. And he always has good gems for us. So if you can hear us on V News, this is a conversation piece, Millionaire Mindset. I am Keoko. Hey, Orrin, how are you?
Hey, Orrin, good to see you.
So give us a good gem, Orrin. Absolutely. Be not weary and well doing. We shall reap if we faint not. That is
Right.
awesome. That is a big shift. That's a big shift. We can barely hear you, on, so you have to speak up for us. Absolutely. Absolutely. Orrin is doing great things. He teaches men and young men, actually young women as well, how to shift the mindset in a game of chess. So you have to Google him, you guys in Vegas and California that are viewing us. Look for Orrin Hudson, Orrin Checkmate Hudson. Don't let me get that wrong. But check him out. He's all over the world doing great things.
Yes.
And he is one of those mind shifters. Millionaire Mind Shifters. He is an awesome man of God. We love you so much, Orrin. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tapping in. Continue to, hey, keep us in mind because we're doing things. We're moving. Please make sure and share this on your page. Yes, thank you. We look like $1 million bucks. I think that's what I heard. I believe that's what I heard. So Keoko, so moving forward, what are some? Is it better for one to rent or purchase? What do you think? Or build? Give
Actually, there's advantages for both. When you lease, what they do is they do give you build out, money to help, with your business. So that's always a good thing. When you purchase, it's yours. Can't nobody take it from you. You're constantly, growing equity. So either or. I've been leasing all my life. I'm in the process of building now, but it's been advantageous to lease as well.
right. Awesome. So get your lease on, but go on and buy it if you have to, if you can. Okay.
Yes.
And she's the agent to do that. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah. So what else is going on, or what else can we share with them this time? Because, like I said, we're on every week. This is the conversation piece. This is a peaceful conversation. Millionaire Mind Shift with I am Keoko. We're in the center of Town Center Mall. We just doing the thing. We just doing it as we know to do it.
Yes.
As we plant those seeds, someone else will come and water it, and God will get the increase.
Absolutely.
So we give all glory to God. We thank God for this opportunity to even be in front of you guys, to share with you guys the things that He's allowed us to go through and to allowed us to share. So let me ask you this, Keoko. What's up? What's new? What's going on? What we got?
E-commerce. That's it. E-commerce now. I've done the brick and mortar for so many years. So now what I want to do is couple the e-commerce with the brick and mortar. Not saying that I'm letting it go, but definitely coupling the two and just really bringing that to life, bringing products, new products coming out. So I'm so excited about that. I can't wait to share it and just see how much you all enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah, dropping a course also. So I will be educating on the business side of how to, really get into the beauty industry and how to scale up. So
right. And I'll teach you how to get that hair tight.
Yes.
While you scaling up. You gotta look good now. You gotta look good now in whatever you do. Always use the spirit of excellence and trust God. God does not give us a spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. And we have to keep God up first.
Yes.
You're not going to come on any of my shows and I'm not going to mention God, because it was that without Him, I'm nothing.
Correct.
I am nothing, but I am confident in Him. So don't take it as arrogance. Don't take it as whatever y'all take it as. I'm just telling you, I'm confident in what God can do and what God has done. Okay, and He says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm.
Yes.
So you watch out what you say and you do, because every tongue that rises up against us shall be condemned. But it's okay. So we got a lot of stuff coming on.
Yeah.
Keoko, give them your contact information again if they don't know.
Well, you can reach me on, all platforms. It's Kenyatta Gaskins, or either I am Keoko on Instagram, but still with Kenyatta Gaskins. But you can reach me or you can contact me. You can DM me any questions, any concerns, anything I can do to help, help you to scale up and get to that next level. So
Absolutely.
there's hidden gems that I didn't know about, but it's out there. So you can definitely get to the place that you're trying to get to faster than you can probably even imagine. So I know you've probably heard stories about, this person can help me, and this person said, that they can help me. But to be honest with you, my goal is to help people that have crazy backgrounds, such as myself, that have been through the trenches, that have been through the storms, that want to change their lives, that want to leave a legacy, that want to leave a mark. Like that's my tribe. Those are the people, that my heart goes out to, because I understand the struggle. I understand what it's like not to have. So yeah. And I made a lot of mistakes. So whatever I can do to help that person get to the next level.
Absolutely. That's exactly what we're here for. Yes. We're here to give you those tips. We're here to set up those classes for you guys. So please make sure and DM us. You can DM me, DM me. DM me on all platforms. I am on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. All my pages on Facebook, they're all in the house today. Okay, we got like 5 or 6 pages up today. Plus, you guys on the West Coast, V News, thank you so much for Vanessa. I'm telling you, that's my girl. That's our network on the West Coast out of Vegas. We are live right there. So that's why we're not just looking on this camera. We got a camera in front too, because God is doing great things. We're looking for syndication for the Antidote Show, Millionaire Mindset with Keoko, the conversation piece. We're looking to move forward.
Absolutely.
We're not looking to bring anyone down. This is a team event. This is a us event. This is a we event. This is not a me event. Yeah. Okay? I never do business as me. I always do business as us. Now, people may take it out of context at times and make it feel some kind of way, but deal with your own mind. Okay? And shift that thing so you don't miss out on what God is really doing, because you thought the grass was greener on the other side, baby. Okay? Because you're going to have to come back on this side, because I keep my... Shout out to G, the grass man. Okay?
G the
grass
he
man.
He cuts my grass, y'all.
He's a good guy. So y'all need somebody to cut grass here in Atlanta Metro? Yeah. Holla at us. We got everything you need. But to keep it 100, we do. We have everything you need. We tap into our resources. Mr. Orrin Checkmate Hudson, we interviewed him 2 weeks ago, and that was one of the things. He said, tap in to your resources. Allow people that you know to help you get to where you need to be. Mm-hmm. Because there are some people, some backstabbers and all that out there. True. But we ain't focused on the negative. We're focused on the positive. There are good people out there that will help you get to your next level. Not trying to take from you, not trying to be in the spotlight, just all about any of that. That they are really genuinely ready to move to that next level and shift that mindset. So if you'd like to get in touch with me, you can interview me too. Yes, you can. If you're a host, interview us. We are ready. But we went on a Preach the Word Network weekend, and I'm telling you, I have to give them a shout out. We had a fabulous time. It was beautiful. Check our pages. You'll see our shifts. I shift from black to blonde. Okay. I went from 333 pounds to 230 pounds, 100 pounds in a year. So you can do it. You can do whatever you put your mind to, and trust God in the process. So I thank you all for tuning in. I thank you all. I see you, Tony. I see you, Grace. I see you, Demetrius. I see you, Keisha. Yes. I see all of you guys that have tuned in. I see you, Danita, Buck. I see you guys. I thank you so much. Orrin, continue to reach out to us. We got to do some great things. You are an awesome brother. Please visit Orrin Checkmate Hudson. He got some good gems for you. And if you'd like to be a guest on the show, please get in touch with us. You can inbox us, DM us, Instagram, whatever y'all do to us. Holler at us. Just don't hurt us. Do you have anything else, Kenyatta, while we're about to close
thank
out?
Y'all so much for tuning in. Hopefully, whatever we said was a blessing. Again, like she said, don't hesitate to reach out to us. I'm Keoko. I am Keoko. On Instagram, my name is Kenyatta Gaskins. They call me Keoko. You can reach me on Facebook at Kenyatta Gaskins. Would be more than happy to help you and see the celebration, celebrate you as you get to that next level. The same with Marshall. This is an amazing show, the conversation piece. So we conversate about all sorts of things, about your money, your mind, your life, you know what I'm saying? Your trials, anything that you're going through. So don't hesitate to reach out to her. So, we're here. So whatever advice we can give, please don't hesitate.
We're so worth it. Also, we have books. You can visit. You can go to Barnes and Nobles or Amazon and pick up the conversation piece, as well as
The Mercy of God in the Game. I'm telling my story, all my business, sharing my story, how I got caught transporting, and so
all that.
And all that.
Wait for the movie.
Yeah, we do have the movie coming out as well. So that's an exciting thing. We do have a series coming out, The Mercy of God in the Game. So you'll see everything. And don't judge after you see it, because there's stuff in there, but you'll be blessed.
He leaves no residue. He leaves no residue.
Blessed, yes.
So with that being said, guys, we thank you so much. So may the Lord bless you richly. Yes. And remember, you have the antidote. As long as you have God in your life. Yes. Just get a dose. All right. God bless you. Peaceful conversation. And don't forget a millionaire's mindset. All right. We love you to the moon and back in the third heavens. God bless you. Good night. Bye. Love y'all. Facebook. See you guys later.
It's fun, isn't it? It's so fun.